Welcome to Policing TV. I'm here with Senior Sergeant Neil Morton-Smith of Western Australia Police in your State Operations Command Centre, Neil.
The new State Operations Command Centre.
The new State Operations Command Centre, also known as the SOCC, SOCC, and it's the new command centre. We, Policing TV, had the opportunity to visit your old SOCC about a year and a half ago. You're very kindly going to give us a bit of a tour of this new building. So let's make our way in.
Thank you.
And you can then take us on the guided tour. Let's just go up here first. So opened on the 22nd of February 2024, this very year.
Well, welcome to the new SOCC. As you can see now, it's significantly different to what it was at our old facility, which, look, it was fantastic while it was there, and it had a purpose. But this has now been built and designed specifically for what we need, and there's been some significant improvements to what we can do while we're at this new building. So we're pretty excited to be in here, and I'll show you around a little bit further if we can. Come through. So one of the key differences that we have now in our operations here at the new State Operations Command Centre is that we've incorporated our radio dispatching functionality into the same facility that we have the Operations Command as well. And the idea and the principle behind that is that we can now start to sort of apply that policing response and that intelligence response as soon as the job comes in and as soon as the job is dispatched to the vehicles, we can start responding straight away. So let me come through here and I'll show you what the floor looks like.
I'll give them a call.
On my right over here, we've got our partners, or we have the partners in the Maylands complex as well. So here we've got our partners, Department of Communities, Department of Education and Department of Justice. In fact, the Department of Justice footprint has increased since we've arrived here. So we still have the electronic monitoring team with us, but they've also expanded the footprint to now include their operations people as well, so that we can again work more closely with them if there's any incidents that occur at remand facilities. The value and the purpose of having that partnership with communities and education still remains the same, and the key element of that is that we can get access to information that they have on their systems, and vice versa, they can get access to our information that we have when a job is going down straight away. So the importance of timely information can't be understated in a policing and emergency context, and there's numerous examples that we have to date where that information they've provided us has been invaluable to basically protecting and saving people's lives. So it's fantastic. So come through this one, I'll show you through how the floors now be laid out. So we've divided the floor into the 3 hubs. I think if you recall, or your viewers might recall, our previous facility was set up in 3 hubs as well, but more of a cluster of desks. So this one's more been purpose-built with hubs in mind. So if we sort of look down the channel this way, we can see that this is our south hub. So in this area here, we've got the operations. That's where the tactical intelligence is being delivered from here as well, with all that capability that we have for the agency coming through to the guys that are stationed here, and that's getting out to the guys on the road. And the radio dispatching side of things for the south hub is at the end here. So we've got the supervision, the radio supervision down here as well. And over here on my right hand side here, we've got a command hub as well. So a key aspect of the functionality of our State Operations Centre is providing command and control capability, and that's done through the inspectors and the ranks that we have here. We've got a duty patrol commander who will forward deploy if we need to on a task. And as we were walking through before, you might have seen there's some partition or bifold doors there that we can open and close. At the moment they're closed, we just do have an operation running in there now, so that gives us the ability to stand something up quickly, apply the resources to set up a command and control structure from here, and then deploy appropriate resources at the scene as well to get that control of the scene. So okay, so the advantage that we've had into relocating this particular building is that we've been able to have basically a clean slate. We've been able to design what we wanted to, how we wanted to. For example, above my head here, we can see some baffling that's been installed, and it's been installed across the ceilings here. So the idea behind that baffling is to minimise the noise, the transfer of noise across to particular radio dispatches, because it's very, very important that they've got a relatively a sound sensitive work area, because obviously they're working on their head there with their communicating with the vehicles, and they need that silence in the background. But another aspect of the building that we're occupying here now is being in the Telstra building. It's been designed, it's an old building, but it's been designed to really sort of withstand a significant amount of potential disruption. It's got some significant backup facilities that's available, so we're never going to run out of power. There's the contingencies that are available in this building are fantastic. But also, one of the key selling points, the key features of why we came here was the connectivity that the building offers, being it's a telecommunications building. And given the amount of data and information that these guys are all using, you can see the screens as well, that they've got huge screens that they're all operating on, because visually they have to absorb a huge amount of data and visual information. So having that massive connectivity is particularly valuable for allowing these guys to do their job and do it effectively.
Okay, Senior Sergeant Neil Morton-Smith, thank you so much for showing us, Policing TV viewers, this new SOCC, a big contrast with the old SOCC, and fascinating to see what you've now moved into. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.